of FIBA AfroBasket 2021. Of course, our team B is Angola national team, and team A is the Democratic Republic of Congo. And before we go out and do the World Cup for team B, that is Angola, we first play their videos. That is the Angola national team, and of course, we know the team roster, starting by number 3, Nelson Gonzalez, number 5, Chile Trudeau, number 6, Carlos Moraes, number 7, John Negro, number 8, Gibson Pago, number 9, Lionel Paulo, number 11, Sergio Joe, number 13, Abu Abu, number 14, Edson number 15, Eduardo Picos, the captain. And number 16, Matildo Santos. Plus number 18, Giovanni Wamba. Then the head coach from Spain, Jose Carlos Canales, here today with us with the national team of Angola. RBC, next up. Ladies and gentlemen, the DRC national team, starting by number 5, Henry Puro, number 6, Chandra Lupile, number 7, Dr. Max Mona Machata, number 10, Alpaka Puto Kosapo, number 19, Anse Puto Koko, number 15, Robbie Pula, number 18, Yola Sapo, number 20, Walter Musikalini, number 23, Patrick Sassapatuapa, number 32, Larry Pini, number 34, Patrick Daniel, and number 95, Joel Danwe. And when the head coach all the way from Norway, Matthias Egolf, the national team head coach of Congo, the Democratic Republic. And ladies and gentlemen, please stand up, kindly stand up for the national anthem of both countries, starting with the national anthem of Angola. And now, the Democratic Republic of Congo national anthem. Thank you so much. Those are the two national anthems of the contesting countries today. As our game commissioner today is Mr. Jose Ferret from Mozambique. And our coach is Wojciech Liston from Poland, as well as our umpires, Shirley Leslie from Mauritius, and Mr. Yusuf Maiga from Mali. Those are our officials today.
Patient, 2 for 2.
Remember, Angola don't just need to win, they need to win by several points. So they don't want to be playing catch-up and also chasing points at the end of the game. Eduardo Mingus.
Mingus got into his position for his jump hook, but a little bit of fade on that. Too strong.
So interesting watching these teams evolve in this AfroBasket. Mono comes out. It's another one. This guy is so quietly good, isn't he? No show, no beating of the chest, no nothing. He just plays.
Totally focused, and steady, and brilliant when required. 2 threes for him.
Oh, okay. Apologies if you weren't able to hear us at all during some of the commentary. In case you did miss it, we'll just catch you up on some of the essentials here. Angola coming in at 0-2, needing to win by several points to get into the qualification for the quarterfinals. We don't know how the group is going to pan out after this, but we do know that Angola, the 11-time champions, must win this game. Angola in black today, and win it by several points if they are going to move on to the qualification for the quarterfinals. For the DR Congo as well, obviously if they win, they are definitely in the qualification for the quarterfinals, and maybe they even go straight to the quarterfinals, depending on what happens in the other results tonight. But this DR Congo team also wants to win just to ensure that they would finish favorably in a 3-way tie. It's the complexities and the intrigue of international basketball at your service. Thank you. Ball goes out of bounds. And DR Congo we don't have to remind you, fell on opening night to Rwanda.
Yes.
In an incredible game.
Yep.
And then kind of against expectation, rebounded and beat Cape Verde.
Yeah, and Cape Verde had come off that incredible win on their first game night late into the evening against Angola, of course. And so I think they just had a hangover from that, and DR Congo took full effect.
Well, Sako not able to rebound it. It's going to stay at this end. And earlier in the first game today, we watched Guinea win what we think was their first AfroBasket game, winning for the first time in the AfroBasket in 45 years when they upset Egypt. So just has really been a remarkable AfroBasket.
Yep, 3-pointer for Angola. They start hanging tough.
There's Quono getting inside. Boy, he was rejected, but fouled by Gilson Bango. Quono is fearless.
Yeah, tough move. Again, going with his left hand, giving him more protection.
He got a lot of ball there, but he got the body as well.
He's trying to recover in from behind, and even though he's got the long reach, commits the foul. Quono's averaging 15.5 points a game and 6 rebounds.
Drive from Dundao. And Angola getting free throws.
Good attack.
Gashamba, 35-year-old veteran, committing the foul.
Dundao so quick.
I don't think it's beyond this Angola team to get a win and get into the classification for the quarterfinals and then go on a run. I really don't, because they play great defense and they play and they're amazing on the boards.
Yeah, they've got all the skill, and they've got all the roster to go deep into the tournament. They've just been the wrong side of 2 epic games. Now they've got to stamp themselves into this quarter-final situation.
Bono, the pass to Sacco. And Wamba open, he can hit that. He takes it, and it goes off the front of the rim, but Sacco more active today than he's been in this entire AfroBasket, scoring with the putback. But when you think about what he's had to go up against as well, it has been tough on Sacco. Here he is, getting the rebound. And, you know, on opening night, he had to go up against Eddie Tavares, the giant center, the premier center in this competition. And then in the last game, against Rwanda, excuse me, against Cape, no, who was it? It was not Rwanda, it was, help me out here. Their last game, DR Congo beat Cape Verde, so that was, sorry, that was in the second game. That was the second game that he went up against. But anyway, he's been up against it. Here is Ndoniema. Interesting matchup with Sacco going up against Peatonio Doe and also Big Gilson Bango. Shamba out to Fula. Fula once, and he is short, but a foul has been called.
Yeah, the shot's just off, but great hustle to get after the offensive rebound. And ball stays with DR Congo. Physical game to start with what we knew it would be. Two evenly matched teams.
Wamba, guarded closely by Santos. Here's Puono. Turns it over.
Yeah, great D by Angola there. Teotonio and Gilday all over the ball and forcing the turnover.
Sacco has led this DR Congo team in rebounds at 7.5 and is the third highest rated overall efficiency per game player at 9.5. But perhaps not as high efficiency as we would have expected, obviously, at 9.5. We'd expect them to be around at least 15. Shorted to Dow, and great defense from Sacco. Puono up ahead to Fula, and DR Congo. Well, I might have to change what I'll take away some of the praise I've given this Angola team, because they've started a little bit flat today. And also, this DR Congo team seems to be finding itself. Gaku, Sacco with the rebound.
Sacco, a real leader. He's young. He plays like a veteran. Got the full package. And foul called on Ndongi. He's won it again. One of these players from Angola who is tough as nails.
Yeah, you just can't have your hands all over him like that. Yes, you can play like that, but once you start grabbing him,
or lay the hands flat.
Even lay them on his arms, it's not going to work. Timeout on the floor, 3:44 remaining. DR Congo leading it 15-10 over Angola.
Jogas de dos un momento. Disculpa, gioca de un até que ele acabe de entrar un momento en jogo. Mas a ver una cosa. O comienza a trabalhar defensa todos os ressalto ou merda. No, é que já van 4 situações. 2 de 5, outra de la primer lançamento Gilson saltar, depois ressalto ofensivo, ninguém está a boxear. Depois en ataque, temos dito, vamos a buscar os contactos, nada. Estamos a buscar que triplo de fora, tranquilos, para ficar triples habrá tempo, mas vamos a buscar también los contactos. Han trocado, te quedas con el grande, te quedas con el pequeño, fica frente. Vamos, por favor.
Here's Puono, nobody was talking about him before the FIBA AfroBasket. Nobody was talking about him on opening night. Nobody was talking about him really even after his terrific performance in their win over Cape Verde. He just quietly gets the job done. And today, he's come out and once again gotten the job done. Now his efficiency is 16.5. He's the second leading scorer per game coming into this one at 15.5. He's the second rebounder at 6 rebounds per game. And he's just been doing it all. And Wamba, meanwhile, also has been very good.
And Donyema has to stop talking to the ref. Okay, they're going to end up as on good terms, but they've just got to focus on playing here. No time to question the refs.
So the lead now 7 points for DR Congo, which effectively means Angola need to outscore them by that 7 plus another several. I mean, it's turning into a huge task for them. Gaku fouled while attempting the three-pointer. So 3 free throws coming for Angola and Gaku.
Jarlin Tabway just coming in, substitution, number 35. Of course, it seems an age ago since we had that first game night. Jeff with the issue with his shirt and the disruption that caused in the Rwanda game. But they bounced back big time against Cape Verde, and now they're giving Angola all they can handle. And this is the free throw as well. Gaku just 50% from the line coming into the game.
They just don't have much room for air, much margin for error here. The field comes in. Nagashamba over to Mba.
Just hesitated for a second, and then his shot was just off right. Moraes is in. Needs something big from him for Angola.
Chavez. Really, Mnangagwa, as he taps it out of bounds, there's much more energy from DR Congo.
Yeah.
And it's the first time that we've seen this when Angola's been on the court. They have been the aggressors. They have been the ones that have really set the tone, created the pace. And it's eerily reminiscent of what we just watched from Egypt. Yeah. Although the strange thing is that Egypt had a win going into that game and didn't feel the sense of desperation. Angola should feel the sense of desperation since they come into this at 0-2.
Yeah, maybe a confidence thing that they...
Yeah, maybe so. Dendal drives, takes the bump, puts it up and in.
What a move. He's bumped and bounced, makes the shot.
And Bob hustles up, gets it over to the corner. Fula. Gaku. Hands it up to Gonçalves. Gerson Gonçalves and drives all the way in.
Yeah, tough player, Gonçalves. Finishes with the left hand all the way to the basket.
Tambwa going up against Gonçalves. Tambwa, his pass batted away by Childe. And the defense to Pep Claros was urging his team to play, has suddenly gotten them back in the game.
Somebody's touched the light. The lights have gone on for Angola. The touch paper has been lit. Angola back in the game.
Not only back in the game, back in front at 18-17, forcing Eckhoff to call a timeout over on the DR Congo bench.
Listen up, relax. What have we said? We said this. 5? Point guard throws the ball in. There's one guy here. I don't want you coming in and leaking into that fucking space. 4 here. Simple. Calm. Hey, when you calm, you're cashing in easy baskets.
Quand on est calme, on a des paniers faciles. Soyez calme. Hey, hey.
Hey, you okay? You're out, you're in. Let's go.
Big push by Angola. It's on the defense, but it's really, that is massive. Going left, falling out of bounds, then Chiro dumped out, gets the still dangerous cross-court pass, steps into the shot, composes himself. Look at the rotation, great slow-mo pictures.
Kind of strange, even though he's played a lot of minutes, that he would come out after that.
Yeah, he was the catalyst there for their run, just leave him in, but next player up for Angola to do the job. Ball's got stuck.
Tambwe on the baseline, showing us the quality, which was absent in the last game, strangely, which they won. He played well in the first game, which they lost.
Yeah, nice escape dribble there from Tambwe.
Gonçalves. And the alley-oop pass taken in for 2 points by Bango. Mnangagwa shaking and baking. Pulls it out, Santos. Angola's defense starting to pick it up a little bit.
They're starting to rush DR Congo in their offense. Race playing some D.
Tambwe has to put up another difficult shot. Santos rebounds it. Angola with numbers. Moraes and the field not able to rebound it. Teotonio Do does. And Gonçalves has it knocked away. He gets it back. Shakes, bakes, gets it inside, puts it up off the glass.
Great move. Tried once, collided with the Angola defense, and then went to his right and finished. Big time play. Angola extend their lead.
DR Congo, one would think, would take it down to about 5 seconds. Nope, and Tambwe's just going to take it all the way. The problem with going that early is you're leaving Angola with the last shot of the half.
Yeah, and plenty of time to get a good shot. He's on Tambwe driving, and defense over too late. Gildo Santos across too late. So 2 shots for Tambwe.
So Tambwe makes the first free throw.
This is his first free throw of AfroBasket.
So 10 seconds, 10.5 seconds for Angola to get up the floor. They should get a good shot here. Corno on Gonçalves, who puts it up. Oh, alley-oop pass. Wow. Thrown down by Pedro. So nice fight back by Angola. They were reeling a little bit. And with that, Gonçalves getting into the paint. I think Pueno kind of lost his discipline on defense and allowed Gonçalves to go past him, and that allowed him to get the alley-oop pass to João Pedro. Angola lead at 24-21 at the end of 1.
Much better second half of the first quarter there from Angola. They're 6 of 9 from 2, 3 of 7 from 3, 3 of 5 from the free throw line. And DR Congo, they had the fast start, 5 of 6 from 2. And 0 of 2 at the moment for 3. So here's the highlights from an entertaining first quarter and desperation for Angola. They need to win. This is a tough move, Jeff, because he's already tried to go left. Mnangagwa wouldn't let him, and then he's just gone round Lafille. Lafille is not mobile at all, and he's just moved round him with ease.
Gonçalves is a good attack-minded player. Got good size. Scores his share of points. That was the play where Pointo, I think he needed to do a better job of keeping him in front.
Oh, definitely. Once he'd got onto his hip or behind, you're in trouble, and the rest of the defense didn't react. No one stepped up. And Jarvis, 6 points a game, 2.5 assists. But tough. Tough team. Paolo's in.
Leonel Paolo, the veteran, 35 years young, number 9. Santos also in. Kibi in now for DR Congo. Sacco. Over to Pointo. Good! Third three of the game.
He is tough. Catches the ball. Quick dribble in rhythm. Up on his toes. And drains it.
João Pedro gets it back to Santos. He can shoot it. And ball falls into the hands of Sacco.
Yeah, one shot and a rebound. That's what DR Congo need to do.
Tambwe. Leonel Paolo fell down. Kibi from the right. Ooh. And Sacco pushed over by Leonel Paolo.
Romo ends up on the floor there. Body's flying. Desperate defense. Nice pass out.
Watch Paolo.
Yeah.
24.
Seemed like Sacco did go down pretty easily there, but he went down like a Sacco of wheat. Here's Kibi.
Sacco of potatoes.
Pointo is 4-3.
Oh no, wow. Just a great release. It's the same look every time, total concentration for 3.
Somebody better guard him.
Yeah.
So Sacco called for the foul, moving in front of Gonçalves. Jordan Sacco. And the ball intercepted by Tambwe.
Poor pass by Leonel Paolo.
He hasn't had a good AfroBasket. And what a play, what a catch, and what a shot.
Sacco's a great athlete. All his moves around the basket have been excellent. Great touch, big leap there, and he gathers himself for the finish.
He's got 8 points. Best game by far at this AfroBasket. Moraes for 3.
There we are. Carlos Moraes, just 3 points in the previous game. In the heart-breaking loss, but no time for tears here for Angola. They've got to go for it.
Spinning and getting it in there and rebounding it, João Pedro. Moraes crosses midcourt, pulls up, will it be 2 in a row? Yes, it will.
Yeah. He's got to say, enough is enough.
Well, he thought he had hit the big 3 that was going to trigger a game-ending, game-changing forever play against Rwanda the other night. But it just didn't work out that way, and now Sacco gets it down low. And I tell you what, if ever a team has let me down with all the praise about their defense before, this one is Angola. They're either tired or just for some reason there's been a loss of intensity. Moraes for 3, and the ball goes out of bounds. It just isn't the same Angola that we've been watching.
And Sacco's catching the ball way down, too low, too near the hoop. And he's got great rhythm, great, superb concentration, and he's got all the moves, left hand, right hand. He is tough to guard.
Tamwa over to Plono. Ball. Here comes Moraes leading the break. Gets it to Gonçalves, who goes up. And Tambwe, well, Gonçalves just, there was contact, and Pep Clowder is asking for the foul. It wasn't blatant.
The pass was a touch too late from Moraes there, maybe.
And offensive foul called on Plono.
Let's look at this. Well, that's happened away from the camera angle.
Yeah, it was on Henry Plono. So 6:10 remaining in the first half. Tight game, as expected, but maybe Angola not playing quite as hard as we anticipated. DR Congo trying to raise their intensity level as well. Jolson Bango trying to get the basketball. And the player that was ejected in their first game against Cape, was it the first game or no, it was their second game against Cape Verde. Yeah. DR Congo beat Cape Verde, but they lost number 34, Kande.
Yes.
Anyway, he's back in now. Childe Dondal back in there, misses from the corner. Mananga Shaba looked like he was going to put up a three, decided to go in. And Kande going for the offensive rebound.
He got ejected, didn't he, for the down screen with the height, with his elbows being too high, Kande, but it's good to have him back in. He can really help them with length and presence underneath.
Nice, right at midcourt. Guarded by Kibbe.
He's just getting the dribble, turning the corner. And foul committed. Last couple of shots from Moraes, maybe he's done a bit too much again. Game's just got to come to him. Angola need to move the ball quickly and get Moraes a couple of open shots.
Here's Moraes once again. Steps back. It will be number 3. Nope, he was short. Kande has it taken away.
Someone's got to tell him there that someone's coming behind, but it's not quick enough to react.
Yeah, good hustle by Santos. Antonio Do back outside to Santos. And Wamba over to Kibbe. Alley-oop pass, and Kande puts it up and in.
Beautiful lead pass by Patrick Mwamba. Kande finishing it above the rim.
You can only be impressed by Mwamba. Had a great game guarding Yvonne.
Yes, and the DR Congo win.
Leo Paulo misses, and again, a rebound. Managashama now has it. Kibbe. Bumped as he gets into the lane. Another foul on Angola.
Good attack. Eric Kibbe putting pressure on that interior Angolan defense. Santos. With the foul.
Inbounded, hit out of bounds. It was Almeida temporarily up. lost my mind there. It was Mwamba's defense on Ivan Almeida, not just Ivan. Here we go. Although he's probably called Ivan in the house, the family house. Dos Santos. Short. Seeing a lot of threes by Angola today that aren't going in. Shamba lost the dribble. Has to give it to Mwamba. Mwamba. And perhaps forcing it now. Dondao up to Dos Santos. Childe, Dondao, feet set, but off target. Timeout with 3:24 to go in the first half, and DR Congo leading 33-30.
Hey, for him. Jordan, so it's thumb up. Garmin comes here. I want you to run the pick and roll, and Maxis at the back pick here. So you dribble the ball up. Come in, set a pick, and you drive like this, and then Galmain is here, alley-oop. Jordan, after you screen, you here, so basically it looks like this. You have the ball here. Maxi is at the foul line. You drive the dribble, alley-oop.
Some of the good play. Carlos Moraes to get going. He made that shot, and there was up to 6 points, double his points tally from the last game.
Moraes with 6 points, 1 rebound. He's missed a couple of threes today.
Yeah. He's coming off the bench. He didn't get in the game until about 3 minutes to go in the first. 6 points. He's averaging 12 points a game. 3 rebounds. They need something big from him. They need something big from all of the Angolan team.
Ball batted away. Gonçalves, much better. It's the type of defense we've seen from them in this tournament. But they've just not looked themselves today.
Carlos again, he's a dangerous player. He's definite foul as he crosses it over and attacks.
So Gonçalves goes to the line. And this thing is, these two countries, we just don't, it's ideal really for us as fans, not knowing who's going to be advancing. It adds to the excitement. I'm sure it's drama that they could do without both of these teams. I think the biggest shock pre-tournament wise for a team going through would be DR Congo, to be honest. So if they continue to improve, that's the big shock for me.
We've obviously seen Guinea on the verge of going through to the classification of the quarterfinals. It's all about these teams evolving. As with Angola, reinventing themselves.
Oh, they get to, wow. Good block by Teotonio Doe.
Big time block at the summit there by Teotonio Doe. One of many amazing blocks this AfroBasket.
Gonçalves long. Offensively, they just lack a lot of accuracy, a lot of polish. Finishing. I think Conte can really help them. We saw, even though he had a shot blocked last time, he was up there.
Agreed.
And Wamba gets in, follows up his missed shot, and Teotonio Doe diving on the hardwood for the ball. Now Dundao. They pass it around. Gonçalves. Oh, Gonçalves, you gotta do better than that. Just gave him 2 points. That's a 4-point swing.
Yeah, that break looked really impressive, and then Gonçalves slowed down when Gerson Gonçalves got hold of the ball, and he did the spin and then did a blind pass.
Well, they're going ice cold from 3-point range. Jilson Bango goes up and is fouled by Sacco. And Bango has, oh no, sorry, that was Teotonio Doe. Yeah.
And looks similar.
Yes, the hairstyle, sorry. Sacco just continues to elevate his game. And look at Conde there.
That's one heck of a block.
He's played well today, Teotonio Doe.
Yeah.
He's diving on the floor for the loose ball.
Yeah, that was a key save.
Here he is taking one for the team.
Yeah, he's putting it out there. Just 4.5 minutes a game up till today. 3 points and 2 rebounds are his average. But stats sort of go out the window at times, Jeff. It's about somebody stepping up. We've seen that with the Guinea game previously. Just players playing with belief.
Well, at least he gets his second. And a foul called on Plono. Contesting the rebound with Ndoniemo, who's tireless work, really. He's been the single biggest defender, the best defender for this team. But also from an effort standpoint, on those boards has been tough. That extra effort has gotten Angola a little bit closer. They can tie it if he makes this.
Just under 67% from the line coming in here. That looks a perfect stroke.
Tabway. Coming up on the final minute of the first half. And Tambwe. Nice runner. Nakashamba.
Great attack of the closeout and a nice soft touch over the front of the rim.
Childe, Dundao to Mingus.
Mingus still doing a great job elevating right up by the hoop. 42 years young. Another FIBA Hall of Famer.
Well, future FIBA Hall of
Future,
Famer.
yeah.
I would think so anyway. And driving in. And Jordan Sacco turns it over.
Yeah, attacking off the dribble where there's not space. Sacco's done well up to now, just catching the ball, keeping it up, and finishing with uncomplicated moves.
DR Congo trying to dig in here at the end of the first half on defense. Gonçalves puts up a little runner. And just enough time for DR Congo to get a shot. They pass it up to Mwamba. And Plono not able to get the ball to put it up in time. Well, it's going to be a tense final 20 minutes, that's for sure. At halftime, it's 37-37 between Democratic Republic of Congo and Angola.
There's the stats. DR Congo 59% from 2, Angola 54%, 36% from 3. DR Congo 4 of 11. And rebounds 18 each, assists 11-7. DR Congo 9 turnovers for them, 6 for Angola. Points from turnovers 8 each. Points from the bench 21-6 from Angola.
Pep Claros came all the way out at midcourt to talk to the referees before he left, and he was told, stop complaining. And he goes, yeah, but why am I complaining? Because number 5, i.e. Henry Puono, is fouling. So anyway, he was a little bit hot under the collar. Then he went and tore into Teotonio Doe a little bit. So Puono, meanwhile, if he's fouling, he's also hitting his three-pointers. He has been on fire. How many has he got, Graham?
He's 4 of 4 from behind the arc, and as good as that Puono's threes are, that is an amazing move from Tuna Dandao.
And Jordan Sacco has been easily playing his best game with 10 points, 7 rebounds. Also has a couple of steals.
Yeah. That's nice alley-oop there by Angola. Seconds and just a catch and finish.
Oh, great block in the end by Cameroon's number 15, Kome. And Franco Badio now looking again. Drives in, alley-oop pass! Dave flushes it!
Koulibaly. Excuse me.
Oh, no look pass, Solo Diabate. He is a magician.
Beautiful no-look pass for Fofana to finish.
He's attacking, but he's not having any success. Alley-oop pass to Costello. And Malogo then has it knocked out of his hands. And Mitoro. Oh, the alley-oop! Where did that come from?
Holy cow, what a pass and what a finish.
We have walked this land for a long time. We know how far we've gone, and we're sure of how far we can go. Unity is not just a word here. It's not just a spirit in this sport. It's the way we all move. We are proud of our art, country, family, language, and culture. We are united by basketball.
Welcome to FIBA Women's Basketball World Cup 2022.
37-37 between DR Congo and Angola. These two teams trying to get to the qualification for the quarterfinals, and the best way to do that is to win this game. For Angola, they need to not only win, but win by several points. The goal differential not quite as good as DR Congo, as well as Cape Verde. Of course, Cape Verde will be in action later. Should be a good one.
Yeah, looking forward to that one. Rwanda, who have been exciting in this competition, and Cape Verde, amazing win on that first night, and then the letdown and the loss to DR Congo. But DR Congo are tough. They're tied now with Angola at 37, and they win this. Well, they're well on their way to the quarterfinals.
Angola, 11 times champions, and we were in the press conference the other day when Pep Claros was, really maybe borderline under fire from some of the questions, of like what's happening, where are some of the other players, and he's like, listen, we're doing our best with the players that we've got. They're doing what I'm asking them to do, and there was also the subject about how African basketball overall had basically come up now from the time when Angola was dominating. Even Eduardo Mingus said that the teams are better prepared, better organized.
Yeah.
That used to be the advantage that Angola had. Now it no longer has that advantage. But there's also the issue that Angola has been kind of in transition, moving from a very successful era, or at least an era with a lot of players like with Carlos Moraes, Eduardo Mingus, moving into a new era with new players trying to get that big-time experience. And we've talked about this all game long, how Angola in the first two games here at the AfroBasket played so well on defense, and really it just didn't seem possible when you look back on it that they could have lost not just one game, but two games. But today they have come out and they haven't been quite as overpowering on defense. And from a rebounding standpoint, DR Congo seems to be, interestingly, a better fit against them. And maybe Angola hasn't played with as much intensity as they need to.
And you've got to think that if Angola can step it up to the levels that they had in games 1 and 2, even though they lost, they're tied, this game's tied, they will be able to really put some pressure on DR Congo and push ahead and win this game, and they have to win it. There's no turning back now, otherwise they're gone. They're eliminated.
So they've got to win, and they got to win by several points. And I don't think, they lost a lot of threes in that first half. When it was all said and done, they were 5 of 19. I think they kind of fell in love with that three-point shot. And for me, one of their big advantages, some of those bigs like Gilson Bango and Gaku. But anyway, we are underway here in the second half in Kigali, and it's promising to be a very exciting 20 minutes. Moraes following up the miss. Gilson Bango starts, goes up and is fouled. It's an imposing front line as well, though, so you don't want to, there's no Eddie Tavares in there, but Jordan Sacco is playing like a big Eddie Tavares tonight. Yeah, and Puono as well, celebrating because they've called a foul.
Again, Puono's got,
which is what he was complaining about. So that's Puono's foul that they've called. But then you've got to go and make the free throw, and Gilson Bango bangs it off the rim.
Yeah, just 4.5 minutes in this game he's played, so he'll be fresh when he has been.
Fresh, but is he tired maybe? I don't know. I mean, we're still like incredibly stunned by what happened to Egypt. They showed up tired as a team. They weren't ready.
Bango's been averaging 28 minutes a game. He's the leading player on the Angolan team for minutes played. 13.5 points a game, 13 rebounds. So he's averaging a double-double. I'm not sure what the situation is with him not playing as much today. We shall find out.
Oh, the pass down low, Fula misses. Angola leading by 1. Fula moving his feet, and foul called, the contact on Fula. And Eckhoff not happy with that call, and
he's got his hands on him.
Yeah, he does come out, and you can understand why they made it.
He needs, you know,
I think what you got to do is you got to be consistent how you call it.
Yeah, agreed. And the refs have to make a decision how they're going to call things. Are they going to call it ticky-tack? As soon as there's any hands on a player, they call it. You know, sometimes you've got to give the defender the benefit of the doubt if he's trying his hardest to move his feet. But it just needed the hands up there. Don't need to be reaching in for the ball. Moraes at the line.
So he had the 2 3-pointers. Now he's got a couple of free throws.
And now the pressure from Angola. Can they find some energy?
Oh, they beat that easily enough.
Yep. Angola just starting to step things up. Defensive pressure.
Into Sacco.
And that's where he's best, just catch it down low, go into his move, quick left-hand hook, jump hook this time. No problem for Jordan Sacco.
Winback goes off 1 foot, makes it. He's definitely a talent. He'd like to put the ball on the deck and drive to the basket.
Wow.
Monanga Shamba. Fula gets it over to Pono, who's certainly not going to be on the Christmas card list of Pep Claros. Here we go. Into the corner. Fula again. And Sacco grabs another rebound. He has to be close to a double-double now. And the pass down low, and Wamba, and he's fouled from behind by Childe Dundao. Where's Sacco? Has he got his double yet?
12 points, 8 rebounds. He's getting there very quick. 1 steal, a couple of turnovers. Big game player. Basketball Champions League champion in Europe.
Who's that? Sacco with Burgos, San Pablo,
Yes.
2-time champion.
Yes, fantastic. Back to back.
Back to back.
The story of.
Maybe it'll be back to back to back this coming season.
Maybe. We will find out.
So, Paul, it was a weird couple of seasons with COVID, you know?
Yeah.
Taking nothing away from them. Here we go.
Yeah, with all the leagues around the world disrupted.
Childe Dundao chases it out of bounds. It's going to go the other way. You know, you really do have to give credit to so many people. The players, the coaches, the clubs, for the extraordinary effort that they've made. The federations, FIBA, the extraordinary effort during the difficult times of COVID to have basketball. I mean, it's been phenomenal. They've done what they could do. With no fans, well, limited fans. And boy, we can't wait for the good times to return. And they are returning here. We've had fans here. It's been fun. Pono gets into the paint. And this time they take it away. Moraes explodes and...
Great defense by Fulham, not fouling. Moraes was waiting for the contact as he hurtled down the court with his right hand. He's leaning in.
That's a great no call.
Yeah, yeah.
Great no call. Moraes wanted it. Pep Claros wanted it. But you don't get it if it didn't happen.
Claros might be saying that Fuller was twisted around. He wasn't in the best defensive position, but he didn't reach. He was just hip to hip.
Monanga Shamba. Oh, and Pono flew in for the putback. Didn't get it. Dundao from the arc.
Great push ahead by Carlos Moraes. That's what he's got to do. Affect the games in more than just one area of scoring. Childe Dundao nails the 3.
So 5 points now, the advantage for Angola. Remember, they've got to win by several points to be assured of getting in. So biggest lead of the game right now for Angola, 5 points. DR Congo have led by as many as 7. Now, Wojciech Liszka counseling Pet Claros to try to limit the complaints. Managa Shamba. I think those complaints are coming because they're under pressure.
Yeah.
Moraes hands it off. And the charge is called on Moraes.
Buono was just starting to get frustrated. Missed that putback dunk, but stood firm, and Moraes commits the charge. So Buono helping his team right there on the defensive end.
Buono, great catch. What is going to be 5? No, it does not get his 5th 3 of the game. Moraes pushing it quickly. Wimbo drives in, fouled.
A strong attack along the baseline. It's helped off the floor. And
so no free throws for Buyamba.
second foul for Buyamba.
Yaku calling the play. Now the steal by Buono. On the break. Tambwe. Managa Shamba able to get the basketball ahead of Gilson Bango. That's no mean feat. No small feat. Here we go. And Bango putting the pressure on and forcing the turnover.
And the complaints again are starting on every call by the players. Everything magnified, the pressure huge. Mainly on Angola to win, but as we said to Coach Eckhoff before, when he's trying to work out the different scenarios, the DR Congo really want to put this to bed and get this win, but Angola in the ascendancy at the moment.
These referees are so good. They know the stakes are high. They're really trying to show restraint. They're letting the coaches have their tempers and the complaints. They don't want to be the deciding factor. But Moraes, and now he's talking to Tambwe. Obviously a little bit of trash talk between those two. Third three-pointer of the game for Carlos Moraes.
Yeah, great arc on that shot, and again, a couple of dribbles just setting the defender up, and he's just saying, calm down, everything's under control.
Timeouts, DR Congo.
Driver. Okay, regarde. Well, I want horn side, regarde. So slip out of the screens, So you have the ball here, horns. Wing, screen for the 4 out, and you straight into wide pin down. So come on, horns, side. It's horn side. So that he goes through, so that you dribble wide, you go into straight, and then you see if you can attack. I'm staying corner.
Puta madre, stop! On a juste passer en attaque.
Hey, relax, we're fine.
That was a really good play by Moraes.
I like Eckhoff. Come on, we got to do this. And he says, relax, we're fine. You know, it's interesting looking at those shooting numbers. I didn't want to interrupt the coach, but both teams, 15 makes with about the same attempts. Just 5 more made free throws for Angola.
11 of 15 for Angola, 6 of 9.
And also they shot it better from three-point range. DR Congo have the
7 of 21, so they got 3 more.
Yeah, it's just the
3 more threes.
Interestingly, that Managa Shamba hasn't launched one today. Or hasn't made one. He's 0 for 3. Managa Shamba drives, has it taken away. Like a bullet out of a gun, but then he throws it away.
Breakdown of communication between Gaku and Childe Dundao. Again,
Boyamba
maybe the...
And Gilson as well running on that break. I'm not sure who he was throwing it to. I think it might have been Gilson.
Gaku clearly wasn't ready for that. That's unfortunate because they had numbers, they had the advantage. Didn't take it.
Oh boy, he telegraphed it. Nagashamba turning it over. Moraes, another three.
Yeah, big time shot from Carlos Moraes. He knows the moment, he understands the importance, just pulls up in transition and nails it.
The AfroBasket 2013 MVP, Carlos Moraes, starting to take over this time. Tambwe gets to the free throw line.
Good attack from Ntambwe, and he just had the length and strength advantage as he attacked the basket. Going 11-point lead. He's gonna get the mathematicians within FIBA working hard if Angola pull this off.
Yeah, they've got the advantage now.
We're going to have potentially a three-team tie, depending on what happens with Rwanda and Cape Verde later. Well, if Cape Verde win, we've got 4 teams on.
Well, they would, if they were to lose this game and Angola would move above them, they would be definitely pulling for Rwanda later, talking about DR Congo.
Sure.
Against Cape Verde. Tambwe goes in, and the ball thrown out of bounds.
Good catch by Roberto, very alert on the sideline. Referees coordinator, Jeff, is that
yes.
the official title?
Singer of
Yes.
Happy Birthday.
We look forward to his maybe giving us a song at some point.
What a good crew, the refs. They hang out,
Yeah.
they work hard. They don't necessarily play hard, but they have a good time. Here we go, flying in, and Sacco, boy, he's got to watch the travel, and he's just able just to get rid of the basketball. Now they've got numbers. And Wamba, he's open, so he puts it up, and then clearing out to rebound Gaku on Puono. Puono goes down like a sack of wheat. And Gaku looks like he didn't do anything. So who was right and who was wrong?
Frenetic activity there, but great job by Sacco. Strength, determination to get the ball out on the transition break. And the shot's up from the corner.
See if we can see if there's any contact at the end.
Gilson gets it. Nice pass ahead.
The throw's good.
Puono back at the line.
Well, he has been arguably their best player at this AfroBasket. He makes both. Certainly has been their steadiest player. You know what you're going to get from him. And Wamba's also there. Nagashamba's a bit up and down, so is Jordan Sacco. Buyamba passes it over to Moraes for 3. And the air ball.
Tough shot, but Carlos Moraes believes he can make any shot, I guess, and he fakes the 3 initially, then he just takes one dribble, and it doesn't make it to the basket. So the two veterans, long-time Angolan servants here in crunch time in the third quarter together.
Together again. Also Ndoniema back in the game. Ndoniema, excuse me. Ooh, pass by Sacco to the corner, and Wamba loses it, gets it back, puts it up and in. Vic Barros thought there was a double dribble, but...
Nice attack on the baseline. Almost fumbled it. Got it back, leant in, and soft touch off the glass.
It certainly looks, something didn't look right. But I'm sure it was a double dribble. Oh, good hands by Puono. And now Is he going to get it to Pueno? He's taking it all the way, and that was the wrong decision.
Yeah, again, needed a left-hand finish there, ideally.
And the kick of the ball by Gerson Gonçalves. And Pep Guardiola says, calm down.
And Sacco talking to Ntambwe as well. Saying, come on, big fella. Let's get this done. Let's finish. A bit of box action here for DR Congo.
2:49 to go in the third quarter. And good steal by Ndoniema. Mingus, another three for him. Yes, it is. Wow, you just can't make it up. The 42-year-old coming out, hitting so many big shots.
Yeah, great job by Mingus. Another big three. He's up to 8 points. 100% from behind the arc, just 2 of 2.
And Tammer gets inside, puts it up, and is fouled as well by Jilson Bango.
He obviously listened intently to what Sacco was saying to him after his last miss. Attacks, this is a tougher move because he's under so much pressure.
Well, that's a tough call. But that's a tough call on Jilson Bango, isn't it? I know, well, I guess he got him on the left arm, but yeah. Was that not just incidental contact as he flew past?
Maybe, and again, because Ntambwe finishes on the floor, hits the deck hard.
Yeah.
It's going to affect the ref's decision. I think that's a good call.
Kibbe in. Wamba goes out. And that gets it back to a 6-point deficit now. Dos Santos in the game. Coming out to receive the pass. Here he is again. An unsportsmanlike foul on who?
Well,
on Sacco. I think it must be on Sacco because he was the closest one to Teotonio Doe. Now he's going up to appeal to the ref. I could go and review it, but I guess they're so convinced that it is, they're not going to worry about it. Watch this.
Galvez at the top, and there's a lot of contact underneath, but
I mean, could that not have just been a foul rather than an unsportsmanlike foul from what I saw there?
It's just two bigs going at it.
Well,
and this contact's going to happen.
Makes 1 of 2. I guess, like you said, at the other end, Doe went down, so it made it easier for the call to be made, but that could be a foul rather than an unsportsmanlike.
The refs are having to make, I know they've got the video reviews, but they're having to make decisions in a second on their instinct and how they feel.
And now they're scrapping away for the ball.
Good play by Ndoniema. It's probably his best play of the game to get to Tony Doe away. Wow.
You could see he was getting a bit frustrated with certainly Pueno is the player more than anybody who's gotten under the skin of Angola.
Yeah, and they've got to stay calm. They've got to just focus their efforts on getting the job done. Because Pueno, he just looks frustrated. He looks angry. No need for it. He's played so well, Jeff. And if he ends up bubbling over and the whole thing boils over and he gets thrown out, that's just a huge loss for DR Congo. And again, good job by the refs and the players.
And Coach Chekhov. Oh, I thought he'd taken him out. He hasn't. So they're talking about it. Well, we might have a decision here from the referees to call a foul, call technical, call unsportsmanlike. 2 free throws.
Okay, let's get back to playing basketball.
So Quono now has 4 fouls. That's worrying.
Yeah.
Worrying for DR Congo. 1:53 to go, the third quarter, and he's going to come out with Mbov coming in probably for the remainder of the quarter.
If his head's not quite right, however well he's been playing,
Yeah, exactly.
he needs to sit, get a drink, give himself a little talking to, and then get back in this fourth and help DR Congo to a positive result.
Gonzalez missed both.
Good job by Mpav, comes straight on the court. Just a little tip to his own teammate to secure the rebound.
Tambwe brought it across midcourt. Despite being closely guarded by Dos Santos. Here he is again, Tambwe. Steps back, has a little space.
Tough move, a little bit flat on the shot.
Gonzalez kind of hung in the air.
Yeah. The assistant coach of DR Congo there, I assume that's what he's going absolutely berserk behind Wojciech.
Antonio Do gets the first one to go. He was the last player. I wasn't trying to rhyme there. It just happened.
Yeah, well, that's the level you're at, Jeff.
He was the last player, one of the last players I would have imagined would have had a big impact on today's game. He's been important.
Yeah, he's played more minutes than Bango. But you've got to have a roster to go through the game every other day. You've got to have guys stepping up, ready to go.
Ooh, tough pass, Mbov. What are you doing? Gets it over to Sacco. Drives in. Lufil, baseline. Boy, that was big. Huge shot. He's done that a couple of times in this tournament.
Yeah, nice job from Lufil. Coming off the bench. Getting some positive minutes for DR Congo.
Shot clock winding down. Oh, he's hit a couple already. This time, no.
Good box out by him, Tabway. As the ball went over the top of the backboard, just keeping Dos Santos from saving it.
Final 25 seconds of the third quarter. Mbov. He took it pretty early. Took it pretty early in the shot clock, relatively early, so that gives him time to launch. Gonzalez, that was short. Oh, good attempt by Antonio Do, but it's gonna be hard to score falling down backwards with all those white shirts in front of you. Well, it couldn't really be any closer in terms of the qualifications. It is Angola leading at 56-50 over DR Congo. 10 minutes remaining.
There's the stats, looking at Angola, 8 from 20 for 2, 9 from 26 from 3, just 4 of 16 for DR Congo from 3 and 14 of 28 from 2, 62% from the line. Angola, 71% for DR Congo. really is at the moment about keeping your cool. Things could have boiled over in that quarter, but senior players got in, pushed the players away, and no harm done. And that was a really nice move by Muyamba. Haven't seen a lot of him. Just the 6 minutes, 2 points for him. That was a good play. And then the shot up from Childo Dundao, holding his follow through, staring the ball down, and then 3 or 4 crossovers, and Moraes just elevates. And then on the transition, really like that shot, and he's taking it early. Childo Dundao, all the defense is hustling back towards the hoop. Trailer on the wing, and that's just perfect. He's done that so many times for his country. Still doing it at 35.
So as a reminder, Graham, coming into this game, DR Congo in a potential 3-way tiebreaker with Cape Verde and Angola with +4. Cape Verde, who have already played both Congo and Angola, are +2. And Angola came into this game -6, but obviously they're playing DR Congo. So right now since they're up 6, it means they're even, they're 0. So they would still need another 3 points. So they need to win by 9.
And then we see what happens with Rwanda, Cape Verde. Have Cape Verde got another big game in them?
Oh yeah.
After this one, in front of the home.
They were certainly hyped about it.
Yeah.
Fourth quarter underway here in Kigali. DR Congo and Angola. Kibi pulling his way in, getting rejected by Jilson Bango. Imba over to Lufil. That's off.
Yeah.
Maybe this one's better. No, he's going to pass it back out to Mananga Shamba. Imba. Jilson Bango returning to Jilson Bango form of previous games, it appears.
Yeah.
Had a block shot there, had an impressive rebound. Waving to people in the crowd.
Yeah, he is the intimidator for this team. Big rebound, just covers a lot of ground.
Ndonyema, will it be a big one for him? No, it will not. Imba saves it. Oh, what a play. Oh, what a play.
Wow.
How did they walk a tightrope? And traveling then on Lufil.
It was a tough catch for the big man. Incredible defensive saves right in front of us here on the sideline.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's a great double save, but really tough for the catch. And Shadrach Lufil.
Kibi charged with guarding Moraes. Had a good play by Moraes. 3-on-3 now. Masako comes down as well, so it's 4-on-3. And Wananga Shamba still won't go for him.
Jilson Bango with the rebound, had a couple of really good looks there.
Look at Jilson Bango run the floor. But Lufil got back.
If he's anywhere around the hoop, just throw it up there.
Mingus, he gets in, couldn't quite get it to go. Imba with the rebound and fouled by Jilson Bango.
Great job by Impav using his length there against Mingus, who just couldn't quite elevate high enough to get the finish. And Bango with the foul.
So that's going to lead to his exit, Jilson Bango.
He's been in foul trouble a lot of the game. So he's not able to affect it like he has in previous games.
DR Congo looking for points. They can get them that magical win that they need. And the reach and the steal, and boy, did you see that? Indoniema took out Lucille on the collision.
Yep.
And Lucille bounced right up and got back down. Lucille, excuse me, Leslie bounced right back up the referee. That's why you got to be in shape if you're a referee. Good hands by Gonçalves, now 3-on-1 break. And Moraes.
Yeah, wonderful play there. Perfect execution, 3-on-1.
And the lead goes back up by 8. Now it's 10 points.
Wow, what a save. And the ref has got straight back up, back to his duties. Just brilliant.
I've never seen a ref get back up that quickly.
Antidonio Doe, full concentration with the finish, and then 3-on-1, early pass ahead. Defender can't deal with that, and Moraes gets it to go.
We're getting wide open looks.
There he is in the middle, Leslie.
If you're in doubt, fake the screen, sprint and out of it. Don't set the screen, fake and out of it. You understand? Yeah. And spacing. All right? So we're going to do this up here. You're in and you're in, so you're out. Okay? You stay? Let's go. 1 minute.
Wow, big timeout for DR Congo as Angola stretched the lead to 10. There's some of the stats. Angola just starting to turn the screw. Great finish by Moraes, right at the heart of the action there on the 3-on-1 break.
Moraes with 16 points. Leads all scorers in the game. He's still got it.
He's definitely got it at the right moments. He doesn't force it and let the game come to him. He's still the master.
Nagashima throws it out of bounds.
Childe Dundao, another impressive performance, 10 points, 5 assists. They're getting it together, and as Claros said at the press conference, it's, we haven't won a game yet, but if we can win one, get through to the playoff in the quarterfinals, maybe then we grow into the tournament, and who knows how far we'll go. But they've got to get this win by at least this margin or 9.
Oh, look at that. Look at the tough defense. Oh, the spin, Mingus. Wow. Didn't get the drop, though. Tambwe had his path to the basket cut off by Gonçalves. And then Gonçalves takes it away. Oh, and he dunked it. And he looks at him.
Wow. He knew he was there, Jeff. Just waited for him and then crushed it through the hoop. Big time slam for Gonçalves.
Point advantage. Sacco. Now the question I have is, did his shot go off the glass? Look at that, the steal. Boy, that was almost an unsportsmanlike the way he stuck his leg out.
Well, it could have been a foul there as well.
It could have been.
And in Tambwe, they don't need him dribbling it, trying to ball handle in these tight situations. Yeah. And then he's come back and there's contact there for the dunk. He's just Gonçalves is just telling the referee from Leslie from Mauritius, he's just saying he stuck his leg out. I think Leslie was telling him about his collision as well.
Only makes 1 of 2. 11-point game.
Yep.
Here's Moraes. I don't think right now is what they don't need a three-pointer attempt right now. They need, well, they're going to get it whether they like it or not. And fortunately for Angola, they get the ball back.
Plays at his own pace. Gonçalves.
Yeah, Gonçalves has been tough here.
Yeah, 8 points, 3 assists in 19 minutes.
Big steal, which got him his last 2 points.
Absolutely, the big dunk, so it's the big moments he's delivering. Congo in some trouble. His coach Zeshevich said in his press conference for Guinea, the players decided enough is enough, and maybe that's what Angola have said here. You're not losing this one.
Yep, good point.
I'm not losing this one. Too proud, too good.
Entry pass to Sacco.
Oh, hello. How does that happen when Teotonio Doe is on the floor?
Did he not see him and he tripped over him?
Has he reached out? Yes, he has. That is.
Oh.
Whoa. That's not a basket. No,
Are they not going to look at that?
I'm not sure that's a basketball play.
I would look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've already called it. They've called the unsportsmanlike. Okay. So Sacco. Big free throws for Sacco.
This is the most evenly contested group. Would you say when we first looked at it, we felt, before we knew how good Rwanda were going to be, and Cape Verde with Eddie Tavares, and these two, obviously Angola with their reputation, DR Congo with a lot of talent. I think it's, with Rwanda playing so well, it's mapped out that it's going to be a very tight group.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Mananga Shamba, three-point shot.
Really done with that. And then put their pressure deal.
Ooh. Give it to Angola. So with an 11-point lead, they've cooled off, haven't they, DR Congo?
Yeah, definitely. Pressure. It's a good play of Angola, and
Gonçalves goes hard to the basket, nowhere to go, throws it up. Fortunately for Mingus is there. Moraes for three. Boy, what a terrific effort by Jordan Sacco to get that ball.
I really thought Moraes was going to get that. He had all the time in the world, had his feet set.
Look at Sacco trying to keep Teotonio on his back.
Yep, great box out. He's got all the skills of a big man, Jordan Sacco.
Mananga Shamba, will it finally be? No, it will not. Still can't get a three today, and Sacco goes back to the free throw line. Mananga Shamba used up all of his threes in that first game, I think. He's 0 for 3? Now 0 for 4?
0 for 5.
Oh, yeah, sorry. So get the wrong one. Could call him Maxi. Maxi Mananga Shamba.
Great.
The
Great
three
names.
The three M's.
M&M. Not Eminem, it's M&M. It's not going well.
Sacco is just beside himself, missing free throws.
Yeah, they need to make everything now. And they've got to make something happen with his defensive possession. If he makes it right, they need some full court pressure. If they've got the guys on the floor to put it on, Rono's back in. He needs to deliver right now.
Don't forget he's got the 4 fouls. 4.5 minutes remaining. 10-point lead, Angola. Need to win by 9.
And the physicality continues. No quarter given. 4 fouls. Gilson Banga on 4 fouls. 2 of the key players from either side have been in foul trouble in this game. Other players stepping up. Irish nearly losing it.
Rice turns, air ball. And Porno able to wrestle the ball away.
Whoa.
That was close to a turnover as well.
Yeah. Mid-air spun. Luckily, Lamba bailed him out.
I think they really do miss Porno's offense of late anyway. Sacco getting it down low, missing.
Yeah. Good spin through and step through the defense, just couldn't get it to go. That's the first shot where he's looked off balance inside. Maybe fatigue, Jeff.
Mingus just kind of drifts in, nobody picks him up.
Yeah.
12 points to lead.
Complete switch off there by DR Congo. And great to see Eduardo Minguez just at his own pace, taking his time, knocks it down off the glass.
Five is here, 3 is going over like this, 4, right? Yeah. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go here, but 4 is gonna set the screen, Maxi. You understand?
Don't pass it away.
No pass. Jordan, you cut through like this. So you follow, cut through, and 4 is gonna pop.
Yeah.
Kumpan, do you understand? You hold the ball, 4 is gonna come up. 5 cut through, and then you're in the corner. You understand? Yeah,
Here's some highlights. There's been plenty of them in this pivotal game. Arish with a 3 and another 3. Buono's been big. And then he had to come out after the melee. He's been playing with foul trouble. He needs to rediscover this for DR Congo to have a chance of getting back in to the game. They've got to get Angola under 9 points, get them winning by less than 9.
Well, they got time, 3:26 remaining. That last shot, no doubt, was a big one. Nagashamba goes in and out.
Tough shot, dribbling left, hand in his face. Long range effort, just not going down. It's 2 of 10 from the field. Minus 21 on the plus minus, not good for a key player for DR Congo.
Mingus for 3, good! Wow, huge shot.
He's just got that slow release, little fade, beautiful to watch. 13 points for the 42-year young Mingus.
Oh, and the foul, Sacco, the charge.
Now the defensive toughness comes in. Mingus makes the 3. He's back on D, back in position, and taking a huge hit for the team. And Angola on the brink here of a huge victory. Silencing the doubters, Jeff.
Strange because it feels like in many respects they haven't played their best game, and yet here they are winning.
I think they've really stepped it up in this fourth quarter for sure.
They've made some shots. Ndonyema, another one.
And Minguez again penetrate, just a short penetration to the free throw line. Kick out and perfect shot from Ndonyema, who's the one who sprinted to get Teodoni Odo away from the melee earlier.
Give to Sacco. Yeah. He's trying to get to the line for a 3-point play, but he'll have to settle for 2 free throws.
And Sacco rolling to the basket, so dangerous when he catches it in the key.
Tambor comes back in.
Beautiful. I mean, there's no reaction on the D. They're tucked in around the zone. Ndonyema Drills it. Great pass. Minguez doing it all, thinks clearly, focused. Loves playing for Angola for so many years. 4 AfroBasket golds, 2 silvers. Same as Maurice.
Well, Sacco gets the first free throw to go. It's not over yet. And he stops in points.
And that's incredible for Maurice and Minguez. They are key contributors in 2021 as well, Jeff. That is just hats off to them both.
Yep, no doubt. Good defense by Mwamba, knocking it out of Maurice's hands.
Great D. Now Angola.
Oh! I'm going to say that is off of Mananga Shamba.
What I like on that defense is they've really connected Angola. They've got players in the key, they're protecting the rim, they've got the ball, they've got the help, and it was too much for DR Congo to handle.
Minguez puts it to Gonçalves. Time running out now on DR Congo.
Could be Sacco out.
He's gone. 5 fouls on Jordan Sacco, so he has to exit.
Double-double for Jordan Sacco as well. 17 points, 11 rebounds. It looks like he's going to end up potentially on the losing side here. Such a big performance from him, Jeff. If that is on him. He's showing 5 fouls. And he takes the slow walk. And Minguez. Good sportsman. Good sportsmanship. Yeah. He understands how tough Sacco has played.
Don't forget that steal and fast break dunk by Gonçalves.
Yeah.
It came at a key moment of the game. Goes up. Corner there for the offensive rebound and put back. How good is he? Wow.
Good shot by Poino, but Minguez challenged the first shot, which missed, and Poino reacted first for the offensive rebound and put back.
You don't want to foul now this late in the shot clock. But they do.
Poino. Problems here for DR Congo. So that's Poino's foul, he's gone as well. And it's all unravelled for DR Congo the last few minutes, Jeff. Well, this quarter especially. Yeah.
Well, Gonçalves missing free throws. Leaving the door open. I'll tell you what, it's not over if you miss some free throws.
Yeah, they've lost the second half. They're down the second half, 35-20 at the moment. In quarters 3 and 4, 36-20. So dominant second half for Angola.
And Tambwe is looking to launch the 3 himself. Mananga Shamba. His pass intercepted.
Great defense by Angola. Chasing the ball handler, cutting off the angles.
Goes it out of bounds. Gives him a little bit of hope.
Gonçalves way too deep in the key to make a pass. I thought he was just going to throw the floater up off the glass.
He could have just not even attacked. He could have just...
Yeah, just bring the ball out. Yeah, they didn't need to shoot. They've got the lead they need.
Tambwe. And called on Angola. So that stops the clock.
Yeah. Correct call.
If they could just do something like get a three-point play down here, you know, miss the second free throw after making the first.
Yep, I think that's what they need to do.
And
it hasn't worked. Yeah.
It's the second,
Yeah.
not the first.
He's making the second. And now they've just got to put the pressure on, and it's going to be a minor miracle here with only 32 seconds left. They need a steal and a free.
Especially the way they've struggled scoring.
Yeah.
So Angola, having endured the frustration of losing twice at the start of this FIBA AfroBasket and being on the ropes and having to overcome goal differential and having to do that against a DR Congo team that was playing pretty well. They have come out and revived their hopes of getting to the podium at the FIBA AfroBasket. They win it 73-58 over DR Congo.
Yeah, great result for Angola, and Pep Clados will be so happy. He took some heat in the press conference after the second loss in this tournament. And now takes down DR Congo in a must-win game. And did it in style. 15-point win, and there's the stats: 12 of 30 from 2, 11 of 31 from 3, 16 of 27 from the free throw line. 59% improvement can be made there. 45% and 18% for DR Congo from 2 and 3, and real character shown by Angola. 44 rebounds to 37 DR Congo, 17 assists to 15 DR Congo as well, and here's the leading scorer: 16 for Moraes, Mingus 13, the two veterans leading the way, scoring, and Gonçalves with some big plays, including that dunk, which may find its way on the top 5 plays for today.
So remember, what this has done is, Angola improved to 1-2, DR Congo finished 1-2, and if Cape Verde finish 1-2, the DR Congo will have the worst goal differential of minus 11.
Yeah.
Because Cape Verde are +2, and now Angola are +9, I think. They won by 15, they were -6. So anyway, Cape Verde and Rwanda will now battle it out for first place. If Rwanda win, obviously they clinch first. And if Cape Verde win, they would clinch first because they would win the head-to-head with them. So that's what it boils down to.
Yeah, here's some highlights, and that was a big play from Ntabwe, but they just couldn't get going in this second half. Just 8 points in the final quarter, 13 in the third quarter. Really struggled to score. Angola, gradually as the game went on, stepped up the D, smothering, suffocating defense. And this was big in one of the big Angolan runs. Carlos Moraes first down the floor. The pass is delivered right on time, and this is huge. Steal, and watch out. And Ntabwe trying to recover for his effort. I don't think he should have been trying to handle the ball. It should be with a guard. I wish he's going to be on a poster. Printed by FIBA. Some of the great photos and the slow-mo camera angles. This is great. He's just jogging. You think, well, it's a lay. No, it's not a layup. That is a throwdown with authority, left-handed. And they just grew into the game. And the two games that they lost narrowly, as you alluded to, Jeff, they played great D. They just got beaten on the day by two teams playing inspired basketball.
You know what they've done, though, which we haven't really touched on much, is 27 points off turnovers. Angola today.
Yeah.
9 points for DR Congo. I mean, DR Congo just turned it over way too much. Under pressure 25 times. And when that happens, it's a recipe for disaster. So here are the Group A standings after that game. Rwanda up at the top at 2-0. Angola, DR Congo both 1-2. And they have the participation point advantage over Cape Verde right now, but Cape Verde will get that when they play later. And then it depends who wins that game that determines first place. So one final time. Angola win it 73-58 over Democratic Republic of Congo.